guess I'm just gonna have to do it and just get over with, you know. Just mash buttons, you know. I mean, I got some pretty good practice, you know, killing those loyalist goblins. I hope I don't get in trouble when I come back into school. This is gonna sound like really cheesy, but this field guide that I have in the game, it kind of reminds me of the Junior Woodchuck guidebook from DuckTales. You know? I mean, it's just like the answer to like everything, you know? Okay, so I gotta go around to the big clock thingy. And
I'd wager the Hufflepuff common room's the coziest. The fact that it's so close to the kitchen makes it seem more.
Goblin artifact horn. Hey, sweetie, what's up? Oh, you need me to tuck you into bed? Oh, okay. Okay, let me just go find another good save point, and then we'll go head off to bed, alright? Singing frogs. I've seen these before. Oh, we have a music room. That's pretty cool. Going off map here. Hey, don't worry, I'll be right there. Just a little bit lost. The big hallway with the clock.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Okay, good. There's one more corridor. Who's playing the wizard game?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, jeez, what the hell are we doing now? Okay. We're having a toast for Stevie here and his loss. And thank you for the follow. It's worth another drink. That's pumpkin juice, by the way. Alright, so What are these exclamation points doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Enough silly business. Time to do some more mindless button mashing. The duels.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Is that suit of armor telling me to chill?
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Oh, was I walking to potions class this whole time?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
Oh, thank God.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come
Yes,
in
Professor
handy?
Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Oh, I know when I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it in about 10 minutes. I'm going to get my ass handed to me again. Okay, no, I'm absolutely sure that I got those
Use a
leaf things.
strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Are you serious?
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Oh, so this is intriguing gameplay because now I'm rotating my hand in the other direction. See, before it was one direction, but now it's the other direction. And that's how you make gameplay.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Yes, it
And from
is.
what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful.
Got
Come
it,
see me when you
stealing
finish
shit.
brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
So this guy is like portmanteau of House and Snape. Dark mongrel fur.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Oh, Takar,
I
no
heard
shit.
Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that colour, Mr. Dowell.
Okay, well that's definitely fur. So that's something. 75. Borgin and Burke's, apparently it's some den of scum and villainy. That's from last Christmas. So all that stuff could have gone down well before this fall's term started. Oh, look at that picture of a Fooper. It is the most delightful Pokemon. I want one.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I'm with these three here. Lab assistants, am I right? No, wait, that's not the right word. Lab partners. Okay, wait, I got the stuff.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Okay, I'm glad I finally understand where in the game I'm supposed to go to brew a good potion. Oh good, a waiting mechanic. I love waiting. In fact, let's all wait here to see how long I love waiting. Just you wait. I mean, I'm not complaining. I need all the potions I can get. I am seriously getting my ass handed to me every time I fight some goblins. I get to keep the Wiggenwell stuff, right? Ah. So I need the mushrooms and the Dittany leaves.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Oh! Get it! Not again. Oh! Dragon time! What happened?
Yeah, stick your face in the carrot. That's a great idea.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh shit, I got...
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you
pshaw.
heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend
I was
that
picking
you find
up
a
on
safe
that.
location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, so this is the end of class. Am I supposed to talk to him?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well
I am
done.
all about that Wiggenweld.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is
Yes,
the enemy of
I
free
remember
time.
that joke
I must
from-
return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in
Goblet
astronomy
of Fire.
together. You'll love
Gobbledygook
it.
is
Professor
actually a
Shaw is
language
firm, but
that
quite clever.
goblins speak.
See you soon, no doubt.
Now I'm so busy referencing the stuff that I
My words are
know.
going to reek from Garrett's inspiration.
Alright, so back out here. Ooh, another puzzle door. Let me see if I can't get this one. Gotta figure out where the dice are, though. So 21, 3 is 14. There's 7. Okay, here's 1. So if I do a 7 here, let's see. Well, it should be an 8, actually. Go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, spider. Okay, so where's the other one? Okay, so we got 17 plus 9 and the 5. 14. So I need last is a 3. I think the real challenge is going to be finding the other dice roll. I need to roll a 3 here. Pretty sure that's a 3. I knew it. I open this thing and I can't even get the gear in it. Great. I'm chosen. heard a giant friggin' clock. Oh, dude, those are the hourglasses. The scorekeeping hourglasses. Oh, cool. Ah, well, tell me what the number is. Oh, dude, it's the Enchanted Dining Hall. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Oh man, got some good stuff to eat. Jeez. Fried chicken, vegetables, and a fried egg. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so freaking hungry. Are they just giving kids braised rack of lamb in crown form? You gotta be kidding me. What's that, hot dog? So how does this work? Definitely want to turn this flue on so I can teleport right to dinner. Thank you. Alright, so I'm a Ravenclaw. Slytherin. She Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. Okay. Alright, well, this is definitely Ravenclaw, so let me just sit here. Lobster bisque. It's like some kind of super mutant turkey. I love it. It's just like this was add a fried egg to this. Why? Why not? Ooh, but that bread looks fresh. I wanted that food so bad. I cannot offer me. Am I? So I guess, am I supposed to like walk through the woods and just like randomly encounter spiders and then do these achievements? I guess. These two other things, I do actually have to get to this dueling club for those. You know what? I think I want to do the thing where I help a stranger. Alright. Wow. Oh, I love looking up all those candles and the see-through ceiling. Oh, I love it. Seems a lot bigger in the movie, but you know, magic. Where the teachers sit during the big feast. I figured there'd be extra doors over here. Of course, teaching staff only. What's up here? I just need to check out what's here. man, this overlooks the whole thing. Oh, it's like a cathedral. Hmm.
Incendio.
Oh, it's like Ravillo, but it's Incendio. Ooh, oh, nice. Well, I finally know what to do with those frickin' things. Let's just put a bunch of cool stuff up here. Boo. Alright, we're going back down. Got quests to do. So opening that door for me, buddy. Hey, you hit me in the face. Ah. Well, I think this is the exit to go out the... Jeez, what was they running
You're
from?
right. Look like you've seen it gone. They're from the restricted section.
No, and none of your business.
There you are, sneaking past
I
me
know.
and taking dangerous books.
They are from the restricted section.
Yes, I mean, shut up.
Here, perhaps you'll find sweeping the courtyard more productive.
Or me. Use a broom.
Oh, that was adorable. It was like an adorable little cutscene that was just like happening there, man. It was just like all happening. Oh, I love this place. Alright.
Incendio.
That's cool. It's like lighting the torches in Zelda. Yeah, I know I should flute out or teleport, but I just love walking through this building so much.
Know it.
So my parents would just like take me like St. Peter's Cathedral in New York City sometimes, just for the sake of being there. Oh, that's right. I'm going to cut across this way. Am I really going to walk all the way up there? Oh, geez, that's like a mile. Come on. Tell me that there's no flute powder. There's one right next to it. Ugh. Yeah, yes, thank you, Stevie. Kids put to bed. Glass of milk and all that. They're gonna make great gamers when they will grow up. Right now, they're just cutting their teeth on little Roblox. See, I have not even gone anywhere near any kind of,
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen.
I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay aside.
I'll have you. Oh, me?
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes.
So what is that even?
Get over here, you witch! I got to hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
Come on, you afraid? How embarrassing! That's the best you can do. Stop that right! I hate heights.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. I've been so close to Hogwarts.
Yeah, these are... It's just bitchin' times. I don't know what to tell you. So, thank you,
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Sweet.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
How do I place stuff? Oh, so it's not a throwable item. It's not a spell. How the heck do I use an item now? Ah. Aim at the top. Look, thanks, Dizzy. I appreciate this, but yeah, it's like, how do I open my inventory? That's the question. Well, that didn't work. I'll try to check my inventory here. Gear, map, quests, owl post, settings, challenges, collections. Inventory, okay. I have no inventory. Okay, well I have no beasts. Plenty of paperwork. Okay, so it's in my inventory. Am I looking for like a quick time event? Oh, I'm totally looking at the wrong thing. Duh.
My word! Did
Yeah.
you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Fire!
This
Fire!
is uncharted territory. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yeah, fire! Fire! Oh, it's a little gazebo of magic.
Beautiful.
I want to get some useful items out of this.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Oh, so pretty. Alright, so I can't like get anything from here. It's just doing it for the sake of doing it. Alright. Come here, Nora. Let's wrap this up.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suit, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
And it turns out she was a ghost the whole
Now,
time.
what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes
Okay.
and books.
And yes, thank you, Dizzy. You were invaluable. I definitely appreciate you helping me out with that. Oh, magic packing up. I love that. Aw, it's so cute. Oh, she left a box here. Box of apples.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me
What, is he
you
calling me on
found
my
a
cell
long
phone? What
lost
the
work
hell?
for him. I'd like to talk to you